After helping the Los Angeles Lakers secure the 2020 NBA championship, Dwight Howard believed he would return to defend the title alongside stars LeBron James and Anthony Davis. However, to his surprise and disappointment, he wasn't re-signed for the following season. Howard recently opened up about this emotional departure on his Above the Rim with DH12 podcast, where Lakers controlling owner Jeanie Buss joined him to discuss what went wrong. Howard described feeling devastated when he realized he wouldn't be rejoining the Lakers, as he'd been a key role player in the 2020 season, contributing to the team's success with his defensive presence, rebounding, and overall energy. He shared that he'd wanted to return to the Lakers but had been led to believe the organization wasn't interested in bringing him back. "I was so sad," Howard recalled on his podcast. "I wanted to come back, and I don't know what had happened." But Buss was just as surprised to hear Howard's perspective. She quickly countered, explaining that the Lakers had indeed made him an offer. In their conversation, Buss gently reminded Howard, "You took an offer from the Philadelphia 76ers. The root of the confusion lay with Howard's former agent, Charles Briscoe, who allegedly conveyed misleading information to Howard. At the time, Briscoe managed negotiations on Howard's behalf, and Howard believed the Lakers were no longer interested due to the agent's claims. Buss explained that the Lakers had made an offer, but Briscoe might have obscured this, possibly to influence Howard's decision. Howard's ex-agent, Briscoe, later became embroiled in legal trouble. In an unrelated fraud case, Briscoe was found guilty of defrauding Howard out of $7 million in a failed scheme to buy the WNBA's Atlanta Dream, along with an accomplice, Calvin Darden Jr. This news only deepened Howard's reflection, as he wondered if Briscoe's actions contributed to misunderstandings around his Lakers departure. "I think we were just told so many different things," Howard told Buss, "and now, looking back with the situation I had with my agent, I don't even know what the truth was because I was told that you guys didn't have an offer for me." Buss responded directly to clarify, "Oh, no, that's not true. We made an offer. We did." She explained that sometimes managing the NBA's salary cap and balancing rosters could create situations where an offer might appear less concrete, especially if other moves needed to be made first. Reflecting on this, Howard admitted he could see how the timing and structure of the offer might have made him feel undervalued. For a player, if a team is saying, like, "We have a contract, but you have to wait to sign it," or, "We gotta sign other players first," it can just seem like you're not a priority, he said. Buss expressed understanding of Howard's frustration, noting that rival teams interested in signing him might have exploited this perception to draw him away from the Lakers. Both Howard and Buss agreed that keeping the 2020 roster intact could have led to more championships. After winning the title, several critical role players, including Howard, Rajon Rondo, Danny Green, and JaVale McGee, departed, either through trades or free agency. "Do you feel like if we would have kept the team together we would have won a couple more championships?" Howard asked Buss, touching on a bittersweet, "What if?" Buss echoed his sentiment. "I think so. I feel like when you win a championship, that's when you give the guys a chance to defend their title. But once there was, like, 3 or 4 guys not coming back, then it wasn't the same anyway." After signing a 1-year deal with the Philadelphia 76ers, Howard ultimately returned to the Lakers for the 2021-22 season, which would be his final run in the NBA. Their discussion concluded with both Howard and Buss expressing gratitude for the conversation, feeling that it brought long-awaited closure to a painful chapter. "It's so good to have the conversation because now it doesn't leave room for miscommunication," Howard said. "We have an understanding. Because for years, I was so hurt by that. It just seemed like we had something, but it's just like we didn't pursue it like we should have on both ends."